right now just going for the Nexus and going for Observers. We'll see if he decides to skip Reavers entirely, although given that Reach really likes those worm-like tank units, uh, as the Stars and Stripes newspaper says, maybe he is going to get a couple of Reapers. We'll see. He's got 4 or 5 Dragoons, all speed upgraded. I'm not range upgraded, speed upgraded Dragoons. That'd be pretty sick. And that would actually might make them manly. And he's facing off against 2 tanks and 4 Marines here. We'll see if it's siege mode that the Terran player was researching, or if he's just being idiotic, which it looks like he is, because he just managed to get himself caught around his barracks, and he's going to lose a tank. That's right, the man toss. That's what you do when you're facing the man toss. You lose your first couple of tanks. And the man toss in the natural expansion, he's not going to be able to finish off this Terran. Terran looks like he got siege mode first, but he is going to be able to delay that expansion just a minute or so, and that's, you know, every minute counts, certainly. When you're trying to play an economic game with the Terran player. So Reach, seeing the fast expand, he can reply by going for another expansion of his own. That's certainly a very standard response to this, and we'll see if he decides to do that. He's also going to transfer some probes a little bit late, but better late than never, and he is going to go for Reavers. Okay, so he is going to be going for a Reaver attack here. Going to put some Scarabs down and try to kill off End here, or at least do a good amount of harassment. So, Reach, of course, is very good with the Scarabs, I gotta say. And it looks like there's only 1 turret inside the main of the Terran player, although he's getting a little suspicious here. He might be feeling a drop about to come on. A lot of games being played these couple of days from the CSL, the Collegiate Star League, which my company, Voice of Esports, is doing all the promotion for. In case you're wondering why I do so many casts of the CSL, it's because we're the official promoters of there, and we're the official commentators. And really, it's a league that's going to grow very big, I think. 3rd base going up for Reach, as expected. I mean, already in the first season, there's 26 schools. I get emails every day, like 2 or 3 probably every day, asking for how to join, and it's definitely, you know, you definitely should go to cstarleague.org, not .com. It used to be .com, but they changed the URL, and you should contact the administrators there to get your college involved. Reaver drop gonna happen here at the natural expansion. Looks like there's no tanks in this area here, so Reach managing to get down there. We'll see. Oh, he gets off. No, he misses the hit. Scarab too dumb to hit the tank, but Reach is gonna deny mining at that natural. Looks like the Terran player has discovered the right side 3rd, though, of Reach, and Reach needs to be careful. Alright, good. He gets a shot off on the tank, and looks like a Wraith is going to come out also for the Terran player. Terran player is probably going to try to shoot down this shuttle and stop the harassment. Reach could actually just power in right now and try to kamikaze the Reaver and try to nuke those SCVs, or he might decide to just keep it alive as a deterrence against a Terran push of some sort. Reach also getting a Forge up, gonna get some upgrades and a couple of cannons. I really like that play, actually. Securing your expansions early on. That's something Reach does very well, and he's always done that well. Reach gonna drop the Reaver in as expected to try to nuke these tanks here. Oh no! He doesn't manage to get the SCVs, but he actually has got Dragoons in the natural. I didn't see that coming. He's got 4 Dragoons, and it looks like the Terran player has not reinforced in time, so he's gonna lose mining once again at that natural. Reach could pick off this refinery if he chooses. Looks like he's just going to go for the SCVs. Terran player sieging up. Reach going to try to snipe one more tank. Reach gets the tank, and he manages to run away with 3 Dragoons. Dragoons still in range to cause more damage. This boy End here just has, you know, just welcome to StarCraft. Welcome to Protoss versus Terran. Basically, Reach sending him a housewarming gift of one of his quadriceps right in the face. And you know, a couple of biceps in there also. And it looks like we're going to probably see End facing his end very soon here. He really hasn't managed to do anything this game. Pretty much he's just responding to Reach and probably cowering. Even though he's not in a booth right now, this is the offline preliminaries. He's probably in his pajamas at whatever house, and he's probably going to sit in the basement and cry after this game. I think there's actually another game after this. It's a best of 3, so he's going to cry after those games. Oh, this is part of the reason why he's going to cry. The man toss! Look, I mean, this is experience right here. This is just pure experience. He sees, okay, the Terran player going to drop Gonna go on the right side to try to drop my right side expansion. Gonna intercept it with my Dragoons and say goodbye to that dropship. He's also got those Dragoons in a nice position there on the bridge. Vulture harass, doesn't even get started. And Reach right now doesn't need gas either. Just notice that he hasn't even gotten his second gas. That's actually a calculated move. He's just playing manly. He's just gonna get a whole lot of minerals. And then he's gonna just pretty much out macro his opponent with Dragoons and Speedlots, and then just finish the game. Once the Terran tries to push out, I don't even think this Terran's gonna be able to pick up this expansion. I think it's highly doubtful he's gonna be able to hold that left side. Because he hasn't crossed his bridges. He's probably never going to get across those bridges. And if he thinks he's going to do this SCV transfer, he's got another thought coming, I think. If you haven't pushed out your bridges, I think it's incredibly hard to take that expansion. Pretty difficult. And once Reach sees it, I think it's going to go down. So Reach probably, well, we'll see if he goes carriers. There's a small chance of that, given that he hasn't gone for a Templar Archives yet, but most likely not. In this position, really just teching to Arbiters and either trying to finish it early or trying to finish it soon. Both ways work pretty well here. And Reach still hasn't gotten speed yet. He probably is going to get speed there at the Citadel of Reach. Some of the people watching my cast suggested that was a more appropriate name than Citadel of Adun. I kind of like it too. The Citadel of Reach. Gonna get his speed lots. They're naming it after him, of course, because he makes the best use of the Citadel of anybody. Looks like this Terran player actually has managed to secure that base with a bunch of mines at least, and there's 2 tanks up on the ridge. However, that's a lot of Dragoons and Zealots. He might just ignore the light rain of tank fire and just might decide to just go in and kill everything in 2009. And looks like these Vultures gonna face their end there, not doing anything. This is some pretty substandard game here from the Terran player. I mean, obviously he's, someone's gonna say he's doing pretty well playing a standard game, but it's a boring game, and really it's not good enough to beat any pro, any A-level pro. Or any S+ level pro like Reaches. But no, in all seriousness, as the new player, going for some kind of less conventional build, a faster build is probably recommended against playing a very veteran kind of player like Reaches. He's got his base set up on the left, but I still think it's in a precarious position. He's still afraid of pushing out. Well, he can't really push out at this point. And Reach really, he's just going to crush the Terran when he tries to push out. I think Reach has a lot of options. He could go for some Arbiters right now, or you could just run in with Speedlots. He could just keep expanding also, which is also what he's doing, of course. Picking up, total of 5 bases right now, 4 of them with gas. That's going to be a lot of Arbiters pretty soon, if that's what he decides to get. And cannons up. Looks like we've got a Stargate, and are there Arbiters? Yeah, this guy isn't really exactly Nada here with his Vultures, because Nada would get a lot more Vultures, and he'd be able to do damage with them. I don't think he's killed a single thing with his Vultures yet. Like, literally, I don't think he's caused any death with Vultures. And Reach, look at him. I mean, even his cannons are manly. They stop the Vulture harass entirely, and it is going to be Arbiters. That's a lot of gateways. And I think he killed actually 1 probe. Someone's going to catch me for missing that 1 probe earlier on. I did see it. He killed 1 probe. He might have gotten another probe there with his entire Vulture harass game so far. And I gotta say, this game, pretty much not much happening. Reach knows that he's ahead right now, 5 base against 3, and a very harassed 3 bases at that. And he's technologically ahead. Upgrades, I think he might even be ahead. He's got +1 attack last.